Go.
It's just towards the goal.
I don't think they want us here, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Too many.
There's
like,
Oh my god.
oh, I've got goosebumps.
Too many.
They're too scared to ask. No.
Claiming to be the most haunted pub in Wales, located in the stunning Brecon Beacons National Park, the Skirrid Inn is steeped in history, overflowing with character and charm from its roaring fires to its stone walls and wooden panelling. The site is said to date back to around 1110 AD, where the first large number of deaths were recorded. It is unclear if it was the same structure or there was a building there before. On this episode, we are joined by a friend, Francesca, who had a bad experience at this location in 2016. When she heard that we were coming back, she asked if she could join us to face her fears. Of course, how could we not accept?
So it was around 6 years ago. I was here at the Skirrid Inn with Sean and Owen doing a paranormal investigation. But it was that one night alone that just changed my whole perception of the paranormal. On entering the Skirrid, we did a general tour round, we came up to the bedrooms, and I walked out where the staircase kind of wrapped round, and it was there that I just felt this awful energy around me. It was almost in my body, and at the time we had a psychic medium with us who was in front of me, and I just had this overwhelming feeling just to put my hands on her back and just push her down the stairs. And anyone that knows me knows that's completely out of character for me. I'm not a violent person at all, so for me that was a really awful experience that I had here. So it was around 3 o'clock. We went off to do lone vigils, and I was at the top of the staircase, just where the bedrooms are. And I'll be honest, leading up to this moment, it was a flat night. Nothing really had happened. We were all feeling a bit tired. So me and Sean, we were being a bit daft. We got walkie-talkies, we were just talking to each other, being silly, just to spice the energy up. And literally out of nowhere, I just felt this grip at the top of my arms. I literally felt the fingertips go into my arm, and I just lost it, because it was at that point I knew it was real.
We're on our own, so if you want to pick on one of us to let us know you're here, then do it. Where are you? What? What? Yeah, you're right. What is happening?
They grabbed me hard.
Same as Sean. Hard.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
So the next morning, I just needed to process everything that had happened the night before. So we decided to take a walk outside. We kind of led up to the churchyard, which is ever such a quaint, pretty church. We were in a group, and I kind of diverted off from the group and went off on my own. I don't even know why I did it. It just like something was telling me to go into a certain direction. So I found myself stood in front of the grave of Fanny Price. The mad thing is, which really was the final nail in the coffin for me, is that night, having returned home, I started to do a bit of research on the Skirrid. It just turns out that Fanny Price actually was a landlady at the Skirrid. And that day, I was stood by a grave. It just, unbelievable. took some time out from the paranormal, but I've remained friends with Sean and Owen, and I love hearing all about the adventures that they get up to. So when I heard they were coming back to the Skirrid Inn and they invited me, I was like, okay, I really want to go back there. I want to face my fear. I've got unfinished business with this place. And I do feel like there's just something about this place that's got a hold on me, because it's always there in my mind. I think about that night quite often. So I do feel like this is the time for me to come back now and face my fear.
So we've now been inside the Skirrid Inn for a good 6 hours or so. The place has only just closed, so we've now got it to ourselves for the entire night. As we've already told you by this point, we've got Fran with us tonight. 6 years ago, wasn't it, Fran?
Yeah.
You had an experience here that has stuck with you ever since.
I mean, from the moment we entered this building, remember yourself probably, Sean, you know, we went around and it was just instant for me that the impact of this place was just, it just seemed to come for me.
You were
I seemed to be like, I was going to say, I was the main target that night, and it was just one thing after another, that, you know, eventually it drove me to just leave the paranormal field altogether.
Carl, you haven't been here before, have you?
No.
What's been your impression so far? Obviously the pub's been open, it's been bustling with activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us what your thoughts and feelings are so far.
I don't know, I feel quite kind of like chill, but we spoke about this before, didn't we, Fran, saying like it's quite relaxed, and up until obviously you've experienced the EM pump flying off the side, but up to now, still kind of feel chill, but I feel like it's waiting.
Okay, so we now come to the main event of this building. So this is supposedly where the hangings took place. Now you can see they've got a noose here to replicate that. I'm guessing this wouldn't be one of the old ropes, but take a look at the woodwork, it is really old stuff. Now, we've been discussing this, haven't we? It seems unlikely that it would have been in this way when it was used for hanging, because it's just too confined. To have a body drop through here, you'd think they'd be able to support themselves on the staircase and stuff. So it's probably been remodelled since then, but it is believed this is the space, regardless where the hangings would have took place. So this is your negative spot.
And you've got this beam here as well, Sean, which is the original hanging beam, which in itself, the residual energy must be incredible just from that single beam alone.
Yeah, it's woodwork, it's stone tape theory.
But it does actually say on here, it says hanging beams, actually a sign right there.
Right, so they think that is the actual beam then?
So if that was the beam, then how has the forward been lower or
Which
something?
makes me think it's definitely been remodelled at some point.
According to local legend, more than 180 felons were hanged until death from an oak beam over the staircase outside the courtroom. Markings from the hangman's rope can still be seen on the staircase wood today.
So today, it's now an inn rather than a courthouse. It's known as Wales' oldest inn. It's almost like a bit of a B&B. The rooms here that would have been the courthouse at one time are now separate bedrooms where we will be staying tonight. But Fran, this spot here was where your nightmare happened, right?
That is the spot, yeah. I can remember it like it was yesterday, so I remember you were in this room over there. I was stood here.
I remember on the footage as well, you weren't even near a wall or anything.
Feel this.
Is it
Someone
cold?
feel this? Not
Right,
all of a
I
sudden.
felt
Freezing
that coming
cold?
up.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I was
Felt
coming
it
up the
too?
stairs,
Yeah.
I felt that too. I just didn't say anything because I thought, oh, it might be a draft from the window, but I
Yeah.
felt it coming up the stairs.
All of a sudden, talking about it.
Yeah.
See, now I can feel it going round the bottom part of my leg here. Now it's going
Same.
really cold.
Same.
Oh, it's got chills up my
Yeah,
shoulders.
what is this? That's so strange. Obviously, what it was there is obviously intelligence is picking up on what we're saying right now.
You got the EVP recorder?
Yeah.
Mate, let's smash it out.
Alright, let's do it. Right, okay, so let's roll EVP, but I want you to ask the questions, because obviously this was your area where you had the experience,
Yeah.
so as soon as I run it, let's just ask questions.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Are there any spirits with us this evening at the Skirrid Inn? How many spirits are with us this evening?
Let's play it back, see if we've got anything.
Are there any spirits with us this evening at the Skirrid Inn?
There's like something really faint, it sounds like something. Did you hear it as well? It's like a laughing, it's like. There. There. It's like.
How many spirits are with us this evening?
Whoa.
Something strong there.
Whoa. What was that? What did it just say? It was like too many.
You
I'm
reckon?
sure it's like something too many. Listen.
There's definitely a voice there.
It's like something too many. Listen.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
too
yeah,
many.
too many.
It's like
Oh my god.
Oh,
many.
I've got goosebumps.
too many. It's like something too many. Listen.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
too
yeah,
many.
too many.
It's like
Oh my god.
The 17th century hanging judge George Jeffreys is rumoured to still stalk the upper floors of the inn, looking for people to condemn to death.
if you think about it right now, obviously, if there's too many ghosts here,
Yeah.
it's obviously, the people that came here probably got sentenced, died.
Like 189, something like that.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like countless spirits just like attached to this. I mean, don't forget, we're having like, a super horrific death. It ain't a quick death. It's a case of just, your neck breaks and you're there, innit?
The big problem
Just
is,
like
though,
dying.
bro, like, these died for reasons that were, like, petty.
Well,
They did not deserve
Shouldn't
it.
have died.
unlawfully
Yeah.
carrying dust in your pocket, that's one of them. Playing marbles where you shouldn't be, that's another one. Do you know what I
Stealing
mean?
sheep.
This is the kind of thing we're talking about. This was murder. This wasn't...
It was
Right.
almost like he was doing it for fun. That's how I felt. This man was doing it for fun. He was getting a kick out of it. It was making him feel powerful.
Power trip.
Yeah, that he could just literally click his fingers. You're dying. You're dying. You're next. You're next.
Well, maybe that's what the laugh was.
Maybe.
Like, I'm not the one getting executed. I'm the one in charge here. It's a power trip. Maybe
Yeah.
it is Judge Jeffrey himself. It's like,
And
Dude.
he's still like roaming these corridors, like he's still the boss man, he's still the one going round, and maybe these spirits that are here are actually still trapped because they never got justice, they've never moved to the light.
no.
Dude, can we play that back one more time? Let's
Yeah.
just hear it again.
Are with us this evening?
Definitely
Yeah.
something too many. Okay, so I had an EM pump there on that chair. Fran was sat there on the sofa. I was sat on the bed, but there was an EM pump over on this chair, right? It was compressed into the chair. I know they vibrate. You could argue as it vibrated its way off.
Yeah.
But I don't think so, because, like I say, it made an imprint. But the thing is, did you see it mid-air? I did when we turned.
What got me was if it was sliding off, it would have like come off and landed here. It didn't.
Yeah.
It flew off.
It's about
weird
there, yeah.
right
Where that
there.
diamond bit is.
It gives me, it's one of those places like I've never kind of dropped out of my mind. I mean, I've done quite a few. What the oh my god!
It is important to note that yes, the EM pumps do have a small vibration, which could beg the question, did it vibrate enough to fall off the chair? Given the small amount of vibration these devices give out compared to their weight allows for the device to stay put, and it would be a flaw in its design if they were to move. And to add, we have never experienced any movement from these devices in the years of use.
They're quite
weighty, aren't they?
Yeah,
To do that.
and it was a right bang, but there was a noise because I turned to look and then we saw it land. Yeah, weird guys, but we were talking about this Fanny Price when it happened.
And the REM pod had gone off as well, hadn't it? So
Yeah.
it just kind of all tied in at that time when we were talking about it.
Just while we're here, have you guys been in here yet today?
No.
So, Fran, you believe this is where this Judge Jeffrey stood?
So pretty much where you're standing now, it was where like the judge's table was here.
Just take the camera in there, bro. Because there's something about that little bathroom in there that just gives me the creeps. I don't know about you. There's just something dingy and just sinister about it. Don't know, but there's just negativity here for me. Do you feel that in there? I know we're saying that, but I don't know, it just feels negative in that space. And every time I've came here, I felt that.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like you go into like a encapsulated bubble of some sort. But then again, is that just like, you know, a bit of pseudoscience kind of thing, like a dingy room and stuff, and it makes you feel that way?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You know?
Do you know, when I'm in this room, I don't know about you, Carl, but it doesn't feel as impressive as in room 1 and 2.
It's a little bit more colder, but like it just feels more lighter vibes.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel as dark, does it?
No.
And heavy in here. Like the atmosphere is just seems so much more lighter
Yeah,
and
happy, innit?
yeah.
Like I'd happily sleep in here tonight, just letting you boys know. I'll jack this bed tonight, what I'm saying is. But no, Matt, it does feel a lot more relaxed.
You feel like you can breathe in here.
Yeah.
You know, like,
It's
you come in,
totally
you can,
different.
like fill your lungs with like fresh air. Whereas
Yeah.
in that room that we were just in, it's so heavy and oppressive.
Yeah.
Which would make sense though, because if that was the original courtrooms, then obviously it wouldn't have been a happy, nice vibe in there. It would have been a case of like, you know, this is what's happening, and we're going to summon you into your death, basically. So it would have been dark, oppressive vibes.
Makes sense. She's the only positivity from this place, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we're throwing an EVP in here, see if Fanny's here.
An EVP, do you want to call out? 'Cause obviously I'm thinking more female interaction with another female.
Absolutely. Fanny, I'd love to hear from you tonight. Can you let us know that you're here? Do you still reside at the Skirrid Inn? How many of you are here? Are you here with your children? Do you like it here at the Skirrid Inn?
Let's roll this EVP back, see if we've got anything.
Sorry,
What is that?
What is that? What is that?
That noise wasn't there when you did
It was
that.
not there in real life.
Fanny, I'd love to hear from you tonight.
sorry,
What is that?
What is that? It sounds like someone's been zipped up.
Yeah, like a body bag. Would they have had body bags
One of
back
our
then,
body
though?
bags about them, would
She
they?
potentially, well, no, they wouldn't, would they? The rope
Could it be the
dropping
the
down.
news dropping?
The
The
rope,
rope
innit?
dropping down.
I wonder if it would have been.
Oh, I've got goosebumps.
Do you know like that sound? You see it in like old films where like something being hung, it's like, and it's like, do you know what I mean? What?
We now make our way back to the last room, room 1, where Sean starts to call out to the infamous Judge Jeffries.
Because if you are this all bad spirit, you shouldn't need the little device to speak to us. Let us hear you now. What was that? Is it in here though?
No, it's out there. I can hear footprints, like footsteps.
Yeah.
With hearing what sounded like movement downstairs, we headed down to the area where we thought the sounds were coming from.
move something, make a knock. And if it was you last time I was here 6 years ago, you touched me, you scared me. So show us how powerful you are.
Is that you, Owens?
No.
What was that?
No.
That was that.
Oh my God.
Towards that way, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So show us how powerful you are.
Oh, well, foot just twisted on the floor, right? That's what it sounded
Yeah,
like.
it was
Like
like
a
a-
pivot on the spot.
I didn't move. I didn't move.
I was watching you, but it sounded like,
Yeah, no.
I'd say behind you.
I honestly didn't move.
You can do better than that. That's not good enough.
Do you think it's upstairs now?
I don't understand. It's so confusing because obviously we just come from that room. It sounds like it's down here, as above, so below.
It sounds like
And it's
more
like in reverse now.
it's more than one pair of feet though. I feel like you hear multiple people walking.
Yeah.
It's like it's busy.
Hey, what was that? Did you hear something
I
like
thought the door opened.
I thought it was the dog was just
I heard a
open.
creak like
Yeah.
It sounds like
And it's
more
like in reverse now.
it's more than one pair of feet though. I feel like you hear multiple people walking.
Yeah.
It's like it's busy.
Were the sounds that we just heard caused by natural noises that buildings do sometimes create? Or were we hearing snippets from either residual energy or something that may be walking around the location with us?
So we're back up in bedroom 1, right? This is where we heard the footsteps when we just went downstairs. Right, situation is then, so we've got REM pod just on the landing where you had your experience, Fran.
Yeah.
We've got EM pumps around us in this room. But what we're going to do is the main experiment here. We've got the Tesla coil device. We've only used this once before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Didn't really seem to get any response in your fear experiment, but let's try it again. It's a visible electrical energy source, so let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the REM pod, just before we started rolling, was just going off.
Yeah, like why is that starting to go off in the other room?
Nobody's out there.
No. But obviously that's the main route into this room. It's so weird.
So before we turn this device on, let's just... Is somebody out there on the staircase right now? Because twice now we've just heard the REM pod, the red light on the floor, the little box, we've heard it going off. If you are out there, you're welcome to come in and join us. We're waiting for you round this table. What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
It's like someone just said something.
Yeah. Like a very faint disembodied voice.
Yeah.
Judge, Jeffrey, we especially want you to come in and join us. Okay, should we do this?
Let's do it.
Yeah, keep hearing voices, it's so weird.
Weird.
Well, you're not going to hear anything for a minute. There it goes.
Jeffrey, be the big man and come into this room. Let us know that you're here. Knock something off one of the shelves. Touch one of us.
Bro, what
Dude, the TV's turned on! No, that!
Mate.
No.
Mate!
Someone put the light on.
Mate, what the hell, man?
Now he was trying to get
What?
to Times Hospital.
Someone put the light on.
Guys, where's the
please.
remote? Where's the TV remote right now?
Just pouring into my vents.
Next to the TV.
That burn, it's really hard to see, to breathe.
Wait, it doesn't work.
Evacuated, and now he had to get a group of nurses to safety.
What just happened? On reviewing the footage, you can clearly hear a distant talking, which only Carl picked up on. You can then see a light anomaly appear behind me, which could be passed off as a dust particle, and we could accept that as coincidence. However, how the hell did the TV turn on? Was the TV on a timer? Was this just good timing and again just coincidental? Or did the electrical device somehow prompt the TV to power up? When there are too many coincidences happening at once, you do have to question whether it was due to natural causes or something of a paranormal nature.
We've had an idea, we're going to do a new experiment here. Me and Carl are going to go to the graveyard, to Fanny's grave, and speak to her. It's a theory that maybe the spirit has some connection to the grave. We've never really put that into test, have we? We've never been to a graveyard that's got a connection to a haunted place, so let's just see. We're going to ask her to come here and do things. Owen and Fran are going to stay here. Let's see if it increases the level of activity.
So Sean and Carl have gone to the grave. Now we're standing in the spot where you experienced that touch. Now I remember this because I was in.
Yeah, you were in this room.
This
It was
room, wasn't
number
I?
2, I think.
That's it.
And then.
And you come bolting in. I heard you screaming.
It's eerie, right? I know. Whoa, man, what the mate, that freaked me out, man. Jeez, I thought it was like someone stood next to me, man.
We're fully in night vision with no light.
I literally can't see a thing, man. I'm just looking through night vision. It's spinning me out.
Oh, I could just feel the draft on my legs. I think it's probably just coming in from all the nooks and crannies, but it gives you shit.
Yeah, there are gaps in the
Yeah.
floor, isn't there?
This is the one, man.
Okay guys, can you hear us?
Yep, all good.
Yeah, right, we are at Fanny's grave right now. Fanny Price, we mean you no disrespect being at your grave right now. We're just here because we know you have such a fond connection with the Skirrid Inn, just a few buildings down. Now our colleagues, Fran and Owen, are in there right now, and we're here to try and communicate with you to see if you'll go there and interact with them. So, could I ask you, if you can hear me, to go and knock by them on a wall, loud and clear?
Are you with us in this room? Can you see the boys at your graveside? We mean you no harm. We just want to know that you're here.
Okay, so Fanny, if you can understand us and see us right now, and if you are inside the Skirrid Inn also, can you try and touch our colleague, Fran, or communicate with her? Maybe say something personal to her.
We'd feel privileged to have you here in our presence, but we need to know that you're here.
Come on, Fanny, if you can, if you're here right now, please go down to the inn. Do you want to roll a bit of your deadcom app while we're here at a graveyard and just see what we get?
Yeah, we just heard footsteps. But I'm not sure where it was coming from.
Fanny, was that you?
Okay, Fanny, so if you are here and you can understand us, can you try and use this in my hand to communicate with us? Try to tell us something significant.
Guys, hearing me okay?
Yes, mate, I heard you. We're just trying to ramp it up a little bit more.
It just said pick up, bro, and you just picked that up.
Oh, yeah. True, man.
What the hell?
Was that you, Fanny? Did you say that?
So significant that they pick up the walkie-talkie right now, speak with us. The device that they're using to communicate with us. Mate.
It's a movement. Is that what you heard? Movement?
Footsteps, bro.
Yeah, man. It was close. I can't see anything.
To communicate with us. Me.
It's a movement.
You can hear footsteps, if that is you. Yeah, that was 100% movement.
Yeah, it sounded very close.
An incredible woman. So blessed to have such beautiful.
Now, is that because your light's out? I'm thinking maybe blast a torch on you just to give yourself some illumination.
Bro, it's just come through scene. Felt hurt.
Felt hurt?
Felt hurt.
Okay.
She feel hurt about something.
Fanny, is that better for you? Can you see a bit better now?
It said move again, bro. I feel like we should go away from the grave. I think that's what it means. It's like saying get away.
Right, okay.
So we'll respect your wishes. Faster. Okay, we're going. Dude, that's a bit freaky, not gonna lie. Move faster, get away from my grave.
If you can walk towards us, Fanny. Step by the red light.
Said move twice. Faster twice. No, go, bro.
Go.
It's just towards the goal.
I don't think they want us here, man.
No, definitely not.
This could not be Fanny, this could be other spirits here. Here she is.
There you go, guys.
Did you just say it's not scary then? Anymore?
Yeah, we're not scared.
No?
We were saying, I think it just needs mass energy
Yeah.
for things to start happening.
Well, being as Fran just said, she's not scared anymore. I think it's time for the fear experiment. Don't you? Now's the right time if you feel it's chill.
I mean,
It's got to happen at some
you know
point,
what?
right?
Let's just go for it. Let's get it over and done with, guys. Let's get it over and done with.
Let's do it. Alright then, so because Fran is our first guest on Dark Territory, we thought it's only fair she does a fear experiment. We've all been through it enough, right?
Yep.
So, you got to have the full experience, Fran. But I do feel a bit bad because you do look genuinely petrified. I mean, you are shaking right now. So, obviously Fran is in the spot where she got touched, grabbed.
I have to say, Fran,
years
you
ago.
are very brave because you
Yeah.
were frightened of this place for a very long time, and now here you are.
Yeah, but what did you say when you first came in? You wanted to be here to face your fear.
I just didn't have this in mind, guys, if I'm honest. But
Okay, it is a little bit more than facing your fear, but that is it. That is the fear experiment. That is what it's about. So, we're going to step downstairs and just out the back door. So, we're literally going to be not that far away, but we just want to leave you just here. It's not going to be a long one, Fran. 15 minutes. If it gets too much, just shout. We're going to hear because we are literally not that far away. Yeah?
All the best.
Okay.
We've been here, we know what it's like.
Won't be long, Fran.
Like I say, just scream, shout, if it gets too bad. We'll hear you. Like I say, it's not as fun, guys, as it is when it's one of you two. I feel genuinely bad this time. Think she'll be alright?
I don't know, man. It's pretty bad, isn't it? I mean, she was really nervous.
Yeah, big time. She was shaking, wasn't
Yeah, I do feel guilty. I'm not gonna lie.
she? Haven't they?
I'm just waiting for all the hate to come in on the comments now.
right, is it? Oh God, I'm too scared to ask. Help. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold.
People love it when it's us.
Yeah,
But
that's different.
I think we've just got used to it somehow.
It's like I'm immune to this fear experiment.
I mean,
stuff, man.
don't get me wrong, it's not fun,
No,
but we don't get like that.
No.
that's what I mean. I think it's because obviously she had a bad experience here, isn't it?
Well, if anything, it's a real test of this fear experiment.
Yeah.
That's proper fear right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there, oh God. No, I feel like there's something near me. I don't like it. Is there anything on this top floor with me? No.
I can't see it lasting long, to be honest.
No, I mean, you know.
Just chill out for a minute.
Who was it that was here last time? I'm extremely cold. I don't know whether it's because I'm in shock or I just don't know. Can somebody make a noise if there's anything here? It's just so weird. Like, I feel like I don't even want to say it. I feel like something's watching me. It's really, really cold. I genuinely don't know whether it's like because I'm in shock or there is something here.
Tell you what, if my mum sees this now, she'd be like, yeah, quit smoking, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, to be fair, I've been quit smoking. It's just like
You don't have that many, do you?
Just the odd one.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like a social thing these days. I don't like smoke at home or anything, so it's just like.
There is something here. Please don't harm me. But you can make yourself known. It's like the temperature. I've been alright all night and the temperature is so unbearably cold. So cold. I feel like No. No. Guys!
Yo, Fran, yo.
Fran? You alright?
No! I need you to come and get me out! Sean! Get us off me! I want it off me now!
Chill out. Calm down.
I'm done.
What's going on?
Just get me out. I just want to get out.
Alright.
Please.
You're already halfway there.
Yeah,
You got the cake on?
just get me out.
Oh, what's going
I'm not
on?
doing it anymore.
Well done, Fran.
It's hard, right? These fear experiments.
What happened?
I heard a noise coming from that room. It was a door, I think. I don't know whether it was the wardrobe, the door. I don't know. I'm not doing it.
We were unsure of what caused the banging during Fran's fear experiment. The door that leads to the eerie bathroom in room 2 had a similar sound on shutting. However, the door was a bit of a struggle to open, so we were unable to explain how this happened.
So unbearably cold. So cold. I feel like... No!
As the investigation was coming to an end, we thought it would be best to unwind. Fran's nerves needed calming down, and as we were staying at the location for the night, we thought it was best to try and lighten the mood and take our mind off the things that have happened. What you're about to witness was not supposed to be a part of the show, and most of what was captured was on my phone, until the latter part on a camcorder. But we felt it was important that we included the evidence. We apologise now for our tipsy behaviour.
So what's not doing for you, bro?
Up and down?
Mate, you wanna see this?
Up and down. Yeah, like, I love this place, but
Yeah.
I think it's had good stuff.
Carl, what do you think of the Skirrid Inn? Mate, the Skirrid Inn is very haunted. Yeah? Spooky and awesome. That TV was pretty freaky, right? Yeah, it was, mate. I have no words to say.
Oh, the TV?
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy knew.
I mean, I just hate the place.
So, bro, how do you think Fran did? Well, you lasted a good, was it 6 minutes?
I mean, it's better than bloody nothing. What were you guys doing?
To be fair, Fran, you looked terrified.
It was just stupid.
We did feel bad, didn't we, guys?
I'm glad
As
you
soon as we
did.
left you, we felt guilty.
Despicable.
Just a bit. Just a bit. I don't know, I felt pretty bad.
Oh,
It should have been you, Owen. Should have been the man and said, I'll do it, guys.
Did you not do the last one? No, we didn't do one last one, did we?
What was the last one?
We went to
Can it
Nottingham.
chase? No, it was me. Well, no, we didn't do one at Nottingham.
No.
The last few experiments, can it chase me in that bloody tent?
I'm not happy. I'm just not happy.
Brilliant. Fran, how good was the fear experiment? Did you love it?
I just think it's I think it's deplorable. Absolutely deplorable. I think it should be banned, if I'm completely honest. I'm not happy about it. It's a very raw, sour subject with me.
No, it's
Exactly.
Just like, as soon as I think of something, it's just like,
I mean, I think it's fabulous.
Hey, why are you even recording this? This is chronic, isn't it?
What the Someone just knocked on the door, bro. Dude, someone just knocked on the door 3 times.
Dude, it's 3:30 in the morning. Mate, witching hour.
Yeah, but someone really knocked on the door though, not a ghost. Like, someone really knocked on the door.
Guys, it'll probably just be kids. We've got the lights on in here. They know that they do paranormal investigations here.
Door's locked.
Weird, man.
It is weird, but that was like a human, like someone bang bang bang. It's got to be kids.
It sounded on glass though, right? Was it on the window?
Hey, did you know this is where Henry nursed the third? Anyway.
Take that notice. I say the kids, weren't it?
Guys, I'm going to call it night soon, but I just want to say thank you so much for this investigation. It's been awesome.
It's been
Cheers.
very interesting.
Yes, it's been good.
Hey, because that sounded like someone came in.
Yeah. Okay, I'm switching to normal camera, so...
Hey, the door's open. Mate, the door's like open.
Who was last
It's
out?
not, it's winding us up.
Hey, look, the door's open.
Weren't you the last one out?
No.
You having a ciggy?
Wait, it was locked either
Is
way.
it not the wind? Because
Mate,
raining
the
and
mate,
stuff
the door's
outside.
open. Look, once it clicks, that is it.
Guys, I think someone's upstairs.
Mate, that's someone upstairs.
No.
Hello?
So our investigation's officially over, but now
Oi.
we get the best stuff when we've had a few drinks.
So, guys, I'm not being funny, but we've got hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of equipment, so I've not really seen the funny
side of it.
I won't go that far, but I get your point.
Right, let's just check every room.
Yes, we grab a camera, Fran. You have to use one.
No.
I did it past using one right now. Oh, we go.
Do you think someone's come in?
Hello?
Guys,
You shut that door downstairs. What? Have you shut that door downstairs?
Probably not.
hang around with a toilet roll.
What?
There's a toilet roll on the floor.
Probably one of these.
That'll be you, Carl. You don't use toilet rolls, wet wipes only. Mate, come on. Why are you... No, that's disrespectful, bro.
Right. I'm off to bed.
Right. No, guys, can I just say, in all serious now, was it one of you? Because if not, I need to check the other rooms. Because
I ain't even been in here.
No, I haven't.
Carl, you were in here last
I've not
week,
been in
man.
because I won't come up here on my own.
No, I used the other bathroom.
Do one of you go check down? One of you will go check down that corridor?
Nah, no fun here, mate.
Sean, I'm just going to go check this down my side.
Right, sorry?
I'm just going to check this area. I'm actually scared. No.
So there's no one up here? We haven't gone upstairs, man.
Mate, that camera's like mega crooked, there you go.
Mate, you have it. We haven't looked upstairs, they could have snuck upstairs, look.
Mate, there's literally no one here.
Okay, well...
Well, that's weird.
That is weird.
Honestly.
Cupboard, guys.
How is that?
Don't know. So that's it. Nothing here.
What?
The Skirrid Inn, in our opinion, has a presence like no other, which is more than likely due to all the things that have happened here all them years ago. With the potential poltergeist activity earlier on in the evening when the EM pump was launched off the chair, to the clear response of too many when asking how many spirits were here, and the multiple things that happened during our first vigil using the Tesla coil. Did Fran's fear experiment allow for activity causing a door to be shut? And did what happened to us as a group in the bar area having fun give off a certain energy? There were 3 clear knocks followed by what sounded like someone coming into the building. And there was no explanation for the toilet roll to be on the floor in the way it was in bedroom 1. Which begs the question, is positive energy stronger than the energy we give off when we're in a state of fear? Perhaps this is something we should explore more in this season. Prepare yourselves for a new feature. The Fun Experiment.